help you to check yourself, check by yourself. I know I have checked it and you have already done it, so both of us already done together. But here I am going to tell you the answer, and you need to check it by yourself there and think it by yourself. At the end of it, I want you to score it. Is it going to be 100 or not? It's okay as long as you're honest with yourself. So far, you're doing good, or you need to upgrade your knowledge about it. It's okay. So I want you to open your workbook, page 34 and 35 here, which is this is self-check. So let's get to the point. Let's see, page 34. Complete the sentence or answer the question. That's part 1. So number 1. I will help you with your work. Your homework. Is this sentence a prediction, plan, or offer? Your answer is supposed to be over. Offer. Not over. Offer, sorry. That is number 1. If you were right, you just take it like this. Oh, right. And then number 2. We use going to plus infinitive to talk about plan. The answer is plan. Number 3. We form the future perfect with will plus past participle or verb 3. So when you answer past participle, you're right. But if you answer verb 3, you're also right. Okay? Number 4. We use the future perfect to talk about events that will blah 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 in the future. So the answer is be completed. Be completed. Miss, if I answer only complete, is it okay? Yes, I will accept that. It's okay. Number 5. We use the future continuous to talk about things that will be in progress in the future. In progress. Miss, if I got a lot of wrong, is it okay for me to correct it? Yes. You can correct all the things that you have wrong. So you can correct it. Number 6. We don't usually use will when we talk about future plan or arrangement. So Miss, if I answer only one, is it okay? Yes, okay. I will accept that. Plan or arrangement, both are acceptable. And then number 7. We use the present simple to talk about timetables. Don't forget that. Timetables. Number 8. We often use the verbs think, believe, expect, hope when we make prediction with will. The answer is will. Number 9. Going to plus infinitive isn't used to make a spontaneous decision. The answer is spontaneous because decision already there. Number 10. We use the present continuous to talk about future arrangement. Arrangement. Okay. So that's all for part 1. I hope you can see it, or maybe do the video for it because I won't do it. So yeah, that's all for part 1. Let's go to the part 2. I will erase this so you can see other section. Okay, let's just go to the point now. Part 2. Use the word in a bracket to answer the question. Okay, when does the conference start? At 2:30 or 2:30. This is easy. Okay, wait a minute. Use the word in bracket to answer the question. Actually, all of that already answered by that. So, this one is too easy for you. So let's just not discuss about part 2. Okay? How about part 3? So part 3, you all or you only need to change it based on the cross and the question mark, right? Like number 1, I read it for you. Mary will have finished her essay by tomorrow. Because it is cross, you need to change like this. Mary won't or will not have finished her essay by tomorrow. This is too easy. Do we have to discuss this? I don't think so, right? No. How about number 4? Okay, number 4, find a mistake in each sentence. Find a mistake. Wait a minute. So, tada! Sorry. I actually wanted you to check every part of it. So this is the part 2. I need to pause and then doing it by writing them on the board. So you can check this based on my answer and then you can match with your own answer. If you got it wrong, you just need to correct it. This is part 2, okay? The one that I kept thinking and decided to skip it, but I don't think so. That's why I paused it and do this for you. Okay, you can pause and try to examine my writing there. I'm doing my best in writing. I hope you can read it. Okay, guys. This is the one that I actually told you to skip, but I don't think I have to do that because I need to tell you some things here. So instead of doing the interrogative one, which is the question mark, right? And then this one, make it negative, right? Do you know the differences between these sentences? Please submit your work on Monday, or please submit your work by Monday. So what is the differences? Actually, differences when you say by, it's actually demanding. In bahasa, jadi bedanya by sama on itu tuh memang pada harinya, cuman tidak terlalu demanding itu, nekankan gitu. Makanya kadang guru tuh kan ngomong, kamu harus ngumpulkan ya Senin depan, harus. Kalau in English itu pasti ngomongnya gini, by next Monday. Berarti memang sudah deadline kamu yang dimana if kamu telat tidak diterima lagi. Sedangkan kalau dia ngomong on Monday, kamu masih negotiable kayak gitu sama siapapun itu. Jadi makanya di sini ada istilah by the weekend. Will Nigel have moved to his new flat by the weekend? Berarti kalau di waktu weekend dia nggak move, berarti udah nggak move gitu. Karena kalau move, probably itu flatnya itu sudah di exhibit sama orang gitu, already. Nah ini ada juga nih by 7 o'clock. Padahal bisa juga kan to have already at 7 o'clock. Itu tuh preposition sih. Sometimes still confusing. Even me, I did that a lot, but I'm totally need to still study about it. Okay, so I will be quiet and you can see this answer and match with your answer. Okay guys, this is part 4, which is we need to find the mistake in each sentence, right? And I will explain each of these exercise. So let's see number 1. Why I write I will get, are you thirsty? I'm getting you a drink of water. Jika kalian remember, ini adalah offer. Kalau offer, pasti dia ngomongnya pakai will. Masih ingat? Will, offer, tawaran sama promises. That is number 1. Number 2, I will have finished. Saya nulis I will have finished there because if I read this number 2, I have got to read 21 pages. I will be finishing the book by this evening. Nah itu salah itu, dia ngomong I will be finishing the book by this evening. Kalau ngomong I will be finishing berarti dia masih on the way, padahal dia ngomong aku tinggal 20 pages lagi bakal selesai. Jadi harus ngomongnya itu pakai future perfect. Diganti itu I will have finished. That is number 2. Number 3, Arsenal is going to win. Kalau kita read di sini number 3, tinggal 5 minutes left. Arsenal is winning for 2-0. 4-0 guys. And Arsenal will win the match. Dia ngomong will win lagi. Emang selama 5 menit kamu bisa gitu, apa namanya, lawannya itu ngedahului itu skor yang 4 tadi, 0 sama 4 itu kan jauh banget. Ini kayaknya bola deh. Kalau bola 4 menit untuk 4 skor, 4 gol itu lama. Unless it is a miracle, right? So makanya ngomongnya is going to win kayak gitu. And then number 4 itu I will bring it, lagi-lagi itu offer loh, itu adalah tawaran. Let's see, I haven't got your MP3 player but I will bringing it tomorrow. I promise. Oh nih, promise bukan offer, tapi sama kan, offer and promise. And then number 5, the train leaves. Nah tahu kan itu timetable, makanya dia menggunakan present simple there, makanya lips di situ. Be careful ya ngomong lips itu sama daun, sama kalau daun yang jamak itu lips juga sama. So itu based on the context saja sih guys, itu actually homophone, right? Ya. Yeah. So number 6 saya bulatin di situ karena itu sebenarnya kalau kamu mau ngomong I'm not going to change sama I'm not changing job itu nggak pas di situ. Karena dia pakai future present, bukan pakai future ya, pakai present continuous next month. Sebenarnya nggak salah sih, tapi untuk apa sih namanya, formalitas, dia menekankan gitu. Jadi I'm not going to change it. Kalau dia ngomong I'm not changing, it's kind of ngomongnya itu nggak demanding gitu, nggak ada pressing tone stress di situ gitu, nggak ada. Makanya number 6 itu saya bulatin. Kalau dalam dunia real it's okay, it's okay. So number 7 di situ ada tulisan I'm not sitting at my desk all next week because I will be on, what is this? I cannot read it. Sorry. On holiday, yes. Ya jelas lah pakainya harus future continuous karena itu ada progress di situ. Maksudnya dia duduk gitu, sedang melakukan itu, duduk. Nggak mungkin kamu duduk berdiri lagi kecuali memang something weird gitu. Biasanya kamu duduk dulu kan, berdetik lah. Itu kan progress. That is number 7. So number 8, saya mau memberitahu informasi di sini. Kalau kita menggunakan future perfect pasti kayak gini kan ya, will, have, dan verb 3. Sedangkan got di situ, if you notice that got itu dari get, got, gotten kan, harusnya gotten di situ kan. Kalau secara bahasa memang gotten, tapi British itu ya, di sini ada pengecualian, dia kayak gini, get, got kayak gitu. Jadi got itu juga bentuk verb 3. Jadi dia malah kayak gini, we've got, jarang kamu pasti kalau nonton juga dia pasti gini, I've got some news for you, terus kayak gitu. Nggak ada dia ngomong I've gotten there, bukan jarang, bahkan saya selama nonton hampir nggak pernah dengar sih. Even American too, I don't know. This is kind of exceptional of the language itself. Jadi kenapa di situ we've got? Next week we are having math on Monday morning at 10:30. Oh, pengecualian di situ berarti guys. Kenapa? Karena dia menggunakan menggunakan present perfect juga bisa itu. Atau kalian we have aja is okay. Nanti di-analyze sendiri, dicoba ya. And then number 9, what will you be doing? Saya ganti di situ, sedangkan di exercise-nya what will you do ya. Itu jelas-jelas next year loh. Dia pasti nanya progres kamu ya. Makanya kita pakai future continuous di situ. What will you be doing next year? Pasti kamu menjelaskan, oh I will be doing a lot of things, like maybe my resolution for next year is going to hike, and I'm going to do a lot of work, and etc. Bisa kayak gitu. Dielaborate jawabannya. And then number 10, alien will visit. Okay, I think alien are going to visit Earth one day. Ini jelas-jelas guys, ini masih prediksi yang tidak jelas. Jadi please jangan menggunakan present continuous yang alien is going to, kecuali memang ada clue-nya dan anything relate yang bikin itu beneran ada. Makanya dia pakai will di situ. Oke? Okay guys, this is our last discussion for today, only for a page. But I hope you're not going to get bored listening to my voice, because this is a discussion. All I wanted for you is not only doing the exercise, but I really want you to understand what you've been learning, and you can actually apply this to your real life. Okay, let's go to this part. Okay, itu complete the text, right? My class and I, itu kalian jawabannya are going to on a school trip to Rome tomorrow. Nah itu sebenarnya kata-katanya ada di tomorrow karena di situ ada exclamation mark. Jadi pasti itu sudah direncanakan. Makanya jawabannya are going to. Terus yang number 2, itu this time tomorrow will be playing on a plane. Di situ not sit kan? In the class ya jelas lah. Kan lagi-lagi itu proses ya. Duduk itu proses loh guys. Jadi pakainya future continuous ya. Won't be sitting in the class. In class di situ dia ngomongnya. Okay, and then continue. The flight takes off. Kenapa tahu kan sudah jawabannya kenapa take off? Karena flight itu ada time schedule-nya. Okay, number 4. I've decided that I'm going to do my packing straight after school. Jelas-jelas going to do kan. Pokoknya yang going to itu tuh yang planning. Ingatin itu. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to watch, I'm going to read, kayak gitulah, so on. Okay, number 5. Will be. Wait. Number 5 itu jawabannya I think I will. The weather will be good when we get there. Ya jelas lah. Ini bukan Tuhan dia, makanya dia ngomong will be. Dia ngerasa sih ini cuma apa sih namanya, perasaan dia. Oh kayaknya weathernya apa sih bahasa Indonesianya? Cuacanya bakal bagus deh. Bakal. Kita kan ngomongnya bakal. Dia akan will be. Number 6. Di situ our history teacher said that we are meeting at the airport. Nah, kalau ada at the airport at 6 itu kan lebih apa ya, detail kan. Makanya dia pakai present continuous gitu, bukan are going to meet. Jadi makanya itu sih yang a little bit confusing, yang present continuous yang kayak gitu sama yang present continuous yang going to. Sebenarnya itu acceptable kalau di dunia speaking ya. Tapi this is because grammar ya, you need to consider it. Nah, terus number 7 di situ my mom and dad are going to take me and brother has me promise that promise ya, cuman sudah schedule, makanya schedule dulu yang kita ambil di situ. Maksudnya pemahamannya are going to take. Terus number 8 di situ promise that I won't wake him up. Promise lo guys, tapi dia negatif, makanya jadi won't wake. Harusnya kan will wake. Ingatin, promise and offer itu pasti pakai will. Terus number 9. During our stay, we will be visiting. Ini proses ya. Different places, iyalah. Kamu ke tempat places itu ada prosesnya kan. Makanya gitu. Alright, number 10 last. Itu we will have seen the Colosseum, the Forum. Itu Colosseum kayaknya salah tulis tuh guys. Colosseum yang di Rome. Forum and lots fantastic art galleries. I can't wait. Nah, di situ. Okay, I'm talking a lot. I hope you are not get bored or apa sih nih miss banyak ngomong. Sorry, this is discussion time. I hope you understand. Only one pages, and you try to take it by yourself. Periksa sendiri ya, and then you score it by yourself. Thank you very much. And then next meeting will be another discussion, another page. So I hope you can do better. In spite of this situation, you still want to study, because languages is not going to work if you're not practice it and keep learning it, right? Thank you very much. Goodbye. Have a good day.